Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Blue's Journey, and this is also known as Raguy. I think it's how it's pronounced, R-A-G-U-Y, and this was created by Alpha Denshi in 1990 for the NEO GEO cabinet. This was suggested by YouTube user Charlie Cat, and it's a very cutesy game with an ecological message. You are this guy from this land called Raguy, and his name is Blue, and you are on a journey to destroy the Daruma Tribe, which plans to pollute Raguy. And it's, like I said, it's a very cutesy game, but don't let that fool you. It is very challenging in parts, and it's very long. You can play two-player simultaneous play if you like. The second player is the green one. But you can either jump on the enemy or you can smack them with your weapon. Your primary weapon is a leaf. And you appear to be a member of some sort of insectoid type of tribe. And you can recover your stamina by collecting honey jars. There is a lot to this game. A little bit too much, in my opinion. There's a lot of hidden tricks. There's long levels. There's secrets in it. Here, there's a little backstory. And yeah, Blue is the hero. That's you. And that's the main bad guy of the game. The leader of the Daruma Tribe. And the princess of Raguy is named Fa. And you, at the end of the game, you propose marriage to her. And depending on if certain criteria is met, she will accept. She might turn you down. You might be cursed. You might, if the second player is playing, you will have to face off against him at the end for Fa's hand in marriage. There it tells you a little bit about the game. With one button, you jump. With another button, you attack with whatever weapon you have. Your primary weapon is a leaf. You get other weapons too. You can jump on top of the enemies, you can smack them, and then pick them up and throw them at other enemies. If you jump on top of an enemy and then jump again, they will fly off in the direction that you're facing. You don't have much life. See, right now you only have 2 hearts. And I think you can get a total of 5. Here and there will be characters that you can interact with. Here you don't need to get this guy's boat. At times I will show you the different answers that you'll get when you choose the different things. There are so many different ways that you can communicate with the characters. It's kind of funny. Yeah, you don't need his boat. It's made out of leaf or lava or mud. Here is the leaf one. There was a cocoon that I picked up. If you get 5 cocoons, you get an extra life. And here's the mud one, and it's crappy. It starts to sink when you get to the end of the lake. You die if you fall in the lake. It's just best to take that vine. It's not hard to cross. See, it sinks and I die. Thanks, dude. Not necessary. Yeah, you should go with this all the time. Whoops. It's really easy to cross, see? You can shrink with the third button. That is cool. See? You can go to special places you normally couldn't with regular-sized Blue. But yeah, that's the third button, C, that makes you shrink. You press it again to go back to normal size. Yeah, the difficulty to this game is deceptive at times. At the end of a level, you will jump onto a tree of bells. There's a shop. Sometimes you'll see a shop spring up, and you can buy various items. See, all the characters around here are insectoid of some sort, it seems. Well, not all of them. The shopkeeper is. These aren't that great of items that are in the shops. You're better off picking up weapons and stuff from the enemies you destroy, or from leaves that you can destroy, or plants you can destroy just through the level. One of those was like a smart bomb, I guess. Sometimes you'll find sort of mini bosses. I'm just gonna skip him. And there's the tree of bells. The higher you jump onto the tree, the more points you'll get, and you can get a maximum of 7,770. Enemy bonus is if you land on the tree while you've got an enemy in your hands. You do not keep you do not get your energy replenished between rounds, which sucks. But there are various special secrets in this game. Oops, I died. There, I got some energy back, or I collected a bottle, I think, that gives you honey, which gives you your energy back, but I'd already got my energy back because I died. Now here is the end of this level, and here is a boss. And you have to hit him with his own henchman that he throws at you. Nice guy. Yeah. You can also hit him with your own weapon. There, I beat him. And once you beat a boss, you get a bonus game. And you jump and grab one of these chains if you play, and you can get a prize. Silver cocoon, 5 cocoons for an extra life. Now I'll just show you some of the different things you can get. You can also get honey, which replenishes your stamina. There's honey again. Or you can get nothing. Oh, sorry, miss. There's just so many. I like that you can get so many different options of dialogue with all the characters. It's really cool. But the game goes on too long. You now get to choose one of 2 different paths. I will show you a little snippets, at least, of each area. There is the jungle zone that you start at, and from there you can choose the what is it called? The Lower Earth Empire, or the Empire Marsh, and then you can choose this Starge Space. I don't know what the hell maybe they meant to say storage space. Or you can choose Mechanical City. Finally, no matter what paths you take, you'll go to the Daruma Empire. That'll be the last level. There's another house. What's here? Oh, it's some weird guy with magic. He shows you a magic trick. If you watch his magic trick and then you say you liked it, well, I'll show you. If you watch it and you say that you liked it, then he'll give you some honey to replenish your energy. You make me happy. I thought he did. Yeah, at any rate. Yeah, other weapons you can pick up. There are bombs. There's like a electrical shock you can fire. Other things. Yeah, you gotta watch out for this volcano's lava. Eventually I will put on invincibility and just just because I wanted to beat the level quicker. And this guy, you have to kill him when his body lands on the ground, or hit his real body or whatever. And sometimes you can pick up this thing that turns you into a giant, and you're invincible for a short time. But each level has like up to 4 stages to it. And on the last one you'll face a boss. Now you can get good or bad endings. Now the way to get the best ending is you need to not be cursed. And the second to last boss of the game can curse you. And if he does, then you will get a bad ending. You will see, you will see Princess Fa, and she will be about to kiss you, but you'll be frozen. You'll be cursed. And there will be times when you swim. You won't run out of oxygen, don't worry. It'll be hard to control your character, though. Underwater, he'll be wanting to like turn to the left or right or something, and he won't want to move that way. It's pretty annoying. And you can sometimes collect items that'll let you speed up. This is a very cute game, and it's definitely worth checking out. It takes so long, and the difficulty can be pretty annoying at times. There'll be really tough jumps to make. And it really does suck that you can't get your energy replenished for the next level. But yeah, sometimes you'll want to... whoops, I did not expect that. If you have to continue, here's this scene. And if you choose not to continue, it's pretty funny. Bad guy. That's one of my favorite parts of the whole game. Bad guy. I think I saw this in the arcades once on a NEO GEO cabinet. It's very cute. And after you choose not to continue, Raguy is ruined by pollution. Game over. And if you choose to continue, thank you, good luck. Yeah, I will, like I said, eventually just skip forward, show you parts of the levels. There is a boomerang type of item I picked up. And you will keep this extra item over the leaf until you die, and then you go back to the leaf. I was hoping I was going to squish those guys. Oops, ouch. Now, another bad ending you can get, other than being cursed, is if you did not get the high score. And you only need 50,000 points to get the high score, and you can do it. You keep your score as you continue. Now this guy, he wants to fight you. I'm choosing the different things that you can say to him. You will eventually have to fight him. Unless you choose. I'm a coward after all. But he's hard to beat. It's okay if you do lose. But if you beat him, if you tie, you have to you don't have to fight again. But if you beat him, there's an item he'll give you. He gives you the torch, and this is super important. You'll need that torch on a later level in the mechanical city, 3rd stage. There is a princess that you'll use the torch on, and she will keep you from getting cursed ever. And that is important, so you can get the good ending at the end. I do not know all the secrets on this stage, or on this game, period. It's way too deep, complicated for me to tell you all the things that are the secrets in this game. This is kind of hard sometimes. You have to move forward and make it to this other side with all these platforms flying by. If you keep... Whoops! And I hate this part too. You have to land on that thing and then jump on the tree of bells. This is Lower Earth Empire Part 4. And so there's going to be a boss at the end of this. There'll be webs that'll temporarily paralyze you. Anytime you're temporarily paralyzed, you just wiggle the joystick and press the buttons to shake out of it. Nothing will happen if you do nothing. You'll just stay stuck there forever. Ooh, look out for those big things. And here is the boss of the... what was it? Lower Earth Empire stage. If you choose to go home, Blue's irresponsibility caused the pollution that ruined Raguy. The end. Now if you get the "do you believe it" thing after that, you will immediately get to face him again, which is nice. You just gotta watch out for those flames. Yeah, I put on invincibility by this point. I just wanted to beat him. Crybaby. This game is cute. And here again is the lottery drawing. I don't need to do that. We've already done it. But you can get some nice items. And again, collecting flowers is your money. And so whenever you go into a shop, you use your flowers. You can collect tons of flowers. Though I think you lose all your flowers when you die. Though there is one item that you can get in the game that'll let you keep your items, or all your flowers, whenever you die. And here's another shop. Yeah, we'll skip ahead to the end of that level. I'll just show you parts of each level from the paths that I took this game. Storage space. I think they meant to say storage space, but why would they call this storage space? Weird. And there's bombs. More paralyzing spider webs. But yeah, the buttons are jump, fire. Whoa! Thank goodness I jumped on that guy's head and then jumped back off. There's a paralyzing spider web. Gotta wiggle out of it. There we go. And then the third button is to shrink or unshrink. Now we go to Legoland, apparently. This is a weird game, but it is very cutesy, very deep. A lot of secrets and stuff to it. A lot of hidden places and hidden rooms and stuff. And we got to drop down here. And it's well worth checking out, even though the difficulty can be misleading at times. Ooh, just landed on that cloud there. Some really strange enemies. Toucan Sam up there. Sam. trying to get a better spot on the bell tree. Screw it. And again, if you are carrying an enemy when you jump on the tree, you get a bonus. Starge Space 3. Well, some of the tricks I know of is the magic trick guy is on, I think the first level was it? And he gives you honey if you need it. In the Lower Earth Empire 2, our second part, there is a travel agent that will let you warp. There's just so many tricks, I can't show you all of them. Aw, it took out Toucan Sam, poor guy. The torch will let you rescue a princess in Mechanical City, the third part. There's a little zip line here. Oh, that might have killed me if I stayed on that too long. Here's another inn. Oh, now this guy will cut down a tree for you, but you have to pick up a hatchet back to the left a little ways. I don't remember exactly where it is, but it's behind you. He gives you like a cocoon or something. And again, 5 cocoons will give you an extra life. And cocoons are very rare in this game, really. There, I got a nicer bonus this time. But yeah, the torch will let you rescue the princess in a Mechanical City 3, and she'll keep you from getting cursed from that point on. That's important so that you get the best ending. And if you care about that sort of stuff. There'll be an upgraded leaf. Oh, and sometimes there'll be a 10,000 point bonus you can collect. You can't keep those enemies if you go into the fight against the last boss of or the boss of a level, and this one is a snowman. I have invincibility on, so I could beat his ass like a rented mule. And again, there's a lottery drawing after you beat a boss. Now we're on to the last level, the Daruma Empire. Yeah, you can go from Jungle Zone to either Lower Earth Empire or the Empire Marsh. From the Lower Earth Empire, oh yeah, you can choose to end the game at sometimes. But I gotta do you believe it, so I gotta go back to that point. There's some guy with garlic cloves. Weird. But if you go to Lower Earth Empire, you can choose, after you beat that, Mechanical City or Starge Space. And from Starge Space or Mechanical City, you will go to Daruma Empire after you beat either one. And then if you go to Jungle Zone to Empire Marsh, you will choose between Mechanical City or Starge Space. There's these killer buzzsaws, and at times you'll swim. Yikes, glad I have invincibility on. And I think this is the guy that will curse you. Yeah, see, I have curse on my status at the bottom. I lost, but Emperor Daruma is stronger. His weapon is controlled by his evil hand. You can't hurt him with any of your weapons. So what you do is you catch these things that he throws and throw them back at him. Or you jump on him and then jump off so that they fire at him. And we'll go face him. But once we beat him, I'm cursed, so I won't get a good ending. Like I said, you needed to get the torch. And by beating the orange guy. Do you believe it? So I get to face him again. You worm. So yeah, I have to catch that black thing he's spinning at me. and then throw it at him. Yeah, something I probably didn't mention is if you shrink yourself with the C button, you can't fight. You can't shoot at all. Can't hurt any enemies. Partway through he'll say, "Please forgive me." And if you say yes, he'll say, "You fool." Either way, he'll attack you again. "You worm." There. And now we'll see all the endings. We'll start with one of the bad endings. The Daruma Tribe left and life returned to Raguy. Blue proposed to her. Then Blue was frozen by Enros's curse, or whatever the guy's Nero. His name is Nero, but they accidentally spelled it as Nero. But that is one ending to Blue's journey. We'll watch the credits. We'll skip the credits for the other endings, but I'll show you them in just a moment. And then I'll show you some of the secrets. There will be, in the first area of Empire Marsh, a man will ask you if you are blue. And you want to say yes, then he'll tell you a name. And you'll use it later when you get to this guy that quizzes you. And that's in that's later in that level. And in Starch Space, the man who lost his axe, you just have to go left and pick it up and give it to him, and then it will cut down a tree so you can get a silver cocoon. Those are tricks that I didn't show you. Now here's another. If you didn't get enough points, then she doesn't want to marry you, and you get that scene. And now I think this is the good ending, where you do marry her. I'll show you snippets of in a moment. Yep. If you and the second player finish, you have to face him. You can choose not to, and he'll marry her instead. And if you win, he says, yeah. If you fight him and win, you get that screen. If you lose, then you get that screen. And then Blue couldn't recover from the shock. But if it's a tie, she says, "I'm sorry, I can't choose." They both could not recover from the shock. And let's look at snippets of the other levels. Here's Mechanical City, which I did not play yet. Or we'll see snippets of it. Yeah, I have invincibility here too. The old saw blades. And laser guns. You can destroy those laser guns with your weapon, I believe. More pendulum thingies. Yeah, there's so many secrets, so many weapons, so many things in this game that I didn't get to show you. Whoops. And here's a later part in Mechanical City. And there was a lower area I could have gone down as a small blue, I think. And there's where's this? Oh, this is a guy you want to listen to all of his stories. But if you choose not to, you don't understand how I feel. Shut up, you drunk bastard. But you want to keep listening and he'll give you something. He'll give you some sort of reward. And you can get 30 flowers, a silver cocoon, or nothing. And here is the boss of the mechanical city. And he's some sort of robot. Not a terribly big surprise. You don't want to get too close because he'll keep zapping you with lasers. You need to back off. And then you can throw one of his henchmen at him. Or jump at him and whack him with your leaf or whatever weapon. This really is a cute Neo Geo game. Let's look at a little bit of the Empire Marsh. And again, if you beat Jungle Zone, you can choose either Lower Earth Empire or Empire Marsh. Beat Empire Marsh, you can choose Mechanical City or Starred Space. If you beat the Lower Earth Empire, you can choose Mechanical City or Starred Space. And here's the guy that you want to tell him you are blue, and then he'll tell you the name of Hoppy. There'll be different names. Tell you the name of a guy who can quiz you and then give you a special item later. There's another 10,000 point item. There's only like 2, maybe a few more places where that is. This can be hard to time sometimes. Then you'll have to time this next one better than that. And here's another part later on in this area, the Empire Marsh. That guy will appear if you take too long, but I have invincibility and he can kill you if he touches you. And then here's a card game. You only have like a 1 in 3 chance of winning. You can bet your flowers. Oop, I won. I only bet 5. Not really worth it there. You don't die if you fall in the mud on this in this area. You just keep hopping. You can't sink all the way in. And here is the boss. Some weird guy that spits fire and little henchmen. Well, I think now we're going to look at some of the secret things. Alright, here's one. Oh, this is the gal that can remove your curses, keep you from getting cursed if you have the torch. If you don't have it, yeah, you can't use it. Well, that was Blue's Journey by Alpha Denshi in 1990, created for the Neo Geo the SNK's Neo Geo cabinet. Well, this is Crazy Climber 87. Thanks for watching Blue's Journey by Alpha Denshi and created for the Neo Geo cabinet. This was suggested by YouTube user Charlie Cat. And this is a cute little game that is worth checking out. It's kind of challenging though.